I will never forget what he said, and his words of wisdom still guide my life success philosophy to this day. At about the age of 12 years old, I'm sitting with all of my teammates in my 5th year of Pop Warner football, and our coach stands in front of us after a win, and he looks at all of us and he says, "Be content, but not satisfied." And I actually had to raise my hand and say, "What does content mean?" And he told me, he said, basically means happy. It means be happy, but realize that there's still more growth to happen. There's still improvement for us. And I've never forgotten that as a life lesson, as a way to view my life and how I want to be in life and how I want to live my life. And really that life success philosophy, as I always say, life success philosophy comes before life success strategy. Without the right philosophy, the best strategy in the world won't make any kind of difference. It has to be strategy, has to be on the foundation of philosophy. And so for me, one of the important things I think about is, even though I've got a huge vision for what I want to move into and where I want to go, and I dream big and I think big, and if I think about 10 to 15 to 20 years out in my life, all of the amazing things that will be happening and what I'll be doing and who I'll be helping and how I'll be reaching people and serving people. And I realize that this be content but not satisfied certainly comes into play, because I hear it all the time when people will think like, well, I'm not where I want to be, so how can I be happy? And my response is, you can't get where you want to go if you're not happy right now. If you can't be happy today with where you're at, you will not get to the place that you truly want to be. I just absolutely am convinced that we have to figure out how to find joy and appreciation and excitement and positive energy right where we are, even in the face of difficulties and challenging times and feeling maybe even stuck at times. I can tell you for certain that I've been in this place in my life so many times where I was not where I want to be. And in fact, even today, as great as my life is, I've got an amazing wife and 2 beautiful children and a great job, and I feel healthy and strong and fit, and a lot of great things are happening. And at the same time, I'm looking to the future. Well, I know that right now my life is amazing. I mean, it really is. So just because I want to go somewhere bigger and more expansive in my life, on my life journey, doesn't mean that I'm not absolutely grateful for where I am today. I've got a roof over my head. There's so many great things to be thankful for, especially in light of the craziness that's happening around the entire world. There's a lot that I can be grateful for, and I am excited about, and I'm content about, but I'm not satisfied. And if you were to tell me, and we're sitting down as friends, and you said, JJ, I'm not where I want to be, so how can I be happy? I'd say, be happy. And this sounds so simple and maybe trite, but it's true. Be happy so that you can get to where you want to go and be happier and to find more fulfillment and more joy and to do what you're meant to be doing. Like if you're not right now doing the work that you want to be doing, or you're doing unfulfilling work, or you feel stuck for some reason, or you're not in the financial situation you want to be, or your health's not where you want it to be, get happy with where you are today. Find reasons to be grateful and excited and to have hope and optimism for what's going forward. A lot of my happiness and joy and excitement and positive energy that I feel right now today in this moment in my life comes from having a bigger, brighter future. So yes, I'm grateful for the things in my life today. And when people spend time with me and they're like, man, your energy's great and you're so joyful and excited and you've got great energy about you, my thing is, a lot of that energy comes from the fact that I know where I'm going. I know what I'm moving into. I know what I'm creating in my life. So there's almost this tension of the current life that I'm living with the future life that I want to move into. And the tension is that I know I'm excited about the future and I'm excited about today. So it's really easy for me to sit here and say this to you. It's another thing to actually live it out and do it. And so what I'd love to hear from you, if you're willing to tell me in the comments below, is what are you most happy about in your life right now? And don't tell me there's nothing you can be happy about, because there is something. There's always something you can be happy about. Maybe it's the roof over your head. Maybe it's you're in a cold place, but you're in a warm home. There's something. Maybe you've got a great marriage. Maybe you're breaking through to new levels in your marriage. Like, you might not even be in an amazing marriage right now or an amazing relationship or partnership, but maybe the thing you're happy for is that you're working on it. Maybe the thing that you're happy for is that you're making progress. Maybe the thing that you're happy for is you've realized that you've got to make changes in your life. Maybe the thing that you're happy for is that you just now realized that there are things you can be excited about in your life. And so maybe it's this realization for you in this moment watching this video that's going to turn everything around for you, because you're going to start to feel happy. And when you start to feel happy and joyful and cheerful and excited, you start to attract people into your life because people want those feelings. I mean, you're probably watching this video still right now because you want to feel happy and joyful and excited and content in life, even if you're not where you want to be, even if life isn't exactly what you were hoping for it to be at this point in your life. Like if you're 30 or 31 or 39 or 59, whatever the age is, whatever your age is, and you're like, man, I thought life would be different by now, or I thought I'd be further ahead than I am right now. Well, get happy, because what that means is you still have a vision for what's possible in your life. Like if you're 31 years old right now, or you're 25 years old, again, whatever your age is, if you are thinking to yourself right now, wow, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, I thought I'd be further ahead. What that means is that you used to have a vision of what life could look like. And still to this day, that means you have a vision of what life could look like. So if you're not exactly where you want to be right now, that means you still have vision in front of you. That means you still have things you can accomplish and do, and someone that you still want to become in your life. Maybe financially you're not where you want to be, or your health and your fitness isn't where you want it to be, or you're not in a relationship that you want to be in, or you're not in any relationship, or your marriage isn't thriving the way you want it to be thriving, or you're not having a connection with your kids the way you want to have that connection, or your career isn't on path the way you want it to be on path. Like, get excited, because that means you still see a vision of what's possible for you. And if you can see a vision of what's possible, you can get excited. And when you can get excited, then you can start drawing more opportunities to you, because opportunities come from people. And people want to be around people who are happy. People want to be around people who are filled with joy and excitement and a sense of hope and faith about what's possible in life. And so, my friend, what I want to encourage you and what I want to help you be awake to is the idea that you can absolutely be happy right now in your life, regardless of where you are relative to where you want to be, and you can be happy and excited about where you're going. And that excitement, that joy, that sense of vibrancy and aliveness that comes from envisioning a bigger, better, brighter future can help you to feel elevated and lifted right now, because you've got life ahead of you. You've got life in front of you that you can live into, that you can move into. And so if you can hang on to that vision and bring the joy, the excitement, and thrill of that vision into your life right now, you can be happier right now. You can be content right now. And you can know at the same exact time that you're content right now that more is possible, that better is possible, that you can improve, that you can get better, that life can be better in the future than it is today. And there's got to be something exciting about that. When you can see that things can be better in the future, that things can be better tomorrow and the next day, and that you have a chance to improve. In fact, you have a responsibility to improve yourself so that you can improve your life. That's a thrill. That's exciting. That should get you fired up for life. And I'd love to keep you encouraged and inspired along your journey. And so, if you would love to continue to be inspired and energized by some videos that I've created, go and watch this video next, because I believe it'll continue to keep you fired up on your journey of becoming that best version of yourself, so you can live an extraordinary life and do the work that you're meant to do to make a positive difference in the world. My friend, just keep going.